Hey, what's up, ladies and gents? It's Mexi, aka Daniel, and today I've got a tutorial for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Basically, this is on Twixtor syncing, but it's a little different. It's not just pure shots synced to beats or whatever. It's kind of the in-between stuff where you're matching it on sort of a little beats that might be in the song. So it's like in my I Got Flow OCE, which I was going to show you that video at the start, but I thought it would be more appropriate if I just make one quickly for you now in After Effects and show you it. So yeah, I'll try and show you it now. Hopefully it will work and not be stupid and shit. So here we go. Alright, so that's really short, nothing major about it. Unfortunately, I had to have it on skip one frame because it was going fucking slow as hell. I already made this tutorial and I was getting really pissed off because it wasn't playing in real time when I had it on full screen, so I had to put it on 25, which is that, and it's just, you know, you don't want to look at that when you're watching a tutorial. You can barely see what's going on. So yeah, I have to skip one frame. Unfortunately, my computer is slow as fuck, and while I'm recording it goes super duper slow. So basically we've got our final kind of thing here. Obviously if I was doing it final, I'd go ahead and turn on looks, and then, you know, we'd have like a really good looking sort of thing. You can see and shit, but it takes ages to render with looks on. So what I tend to do with any CC is I kind of just turn it on at the ends, because it's a lot easier to work with. You know, if you're doing timing stuff like that, you don't need it on, and it like wastes a lot of time, so you can just turn it off while you're working, and then right at the end, you know, put it on or whatever. So first things first, you want to import your clip and your song. Oh, I'm just going to go ahead and push U. I'm just going to delete Twixtor altogether. So now we just got, you know, the raw clip, obviously. You know, so if I play it now, you can see it's just going to be the guy shooting. Alright, so nothing major, and the shot doesn't have to be in time with the beat, because you can Twixtor before and after, like I do in the majority of my edits. So what time are we on here? Okay, 2 minutes. I'm gonna try and run through this really quick, because in the first tutorial I did like importing and everything like that, and that's pretty extra. So you guys know what to do. Go into the song, find the lead up to the beat you want to start on, find the lead up to the clip, because if the clip has a really long intro, just kind of go just before where he shoots, like a couple of seconds or so. Alright, so now we can get into it. First thing you want to do, obviously Twixtor. If you don't have Twixtor, you won't be able to do this. You can do it with time remapping, but I really don't know how to use that. I barely ever use time remapping, so unfortunately I have to go on a different tutorial for that. For this, we're going to use Twixtor, drag it on, fix the frame rate to 59.94. Keyframe the speed at 100, because if you are starting kind of a bit further in from the clip and you don't keyframe it right at the start of your composition, the clip will get offset. It's kind of complicated to you guys maybe, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so first of all, we want to line up our first shot, which is there. Oh, maybe not, because he goes back out of sight. I remember this bit actually. Goes back out of sight. Oh no, he does shoot. Okay. So we want this shot to be on our first marker, because basically how you make markers is you drag this kind of thing here to make a marker. So you can do timed markers, but if you're on mark, what you can do is just Z, similar to what I did, which is listen to the song, and so you select your song, press LL, then you can see the waveforms and shit, and match it up, or you can just listen to it and figure it out. And basically you want to drag your cursor onto the place where you think the beat starts, so like say there for example, which is the second kind of beat thing. Drag your marker and then hold shift when you're near the like the whatever it's called, cursor thing, and then let go, and then it will snap onto it. So yeah, that's how you make markers if you don't want to do timed ones, if you're on mark, or if you can't. Okay, so once you've made markers at the bits you want to Twixtor, so I did obviously boom, the actual drop, and then dun dun dun, which is like kind of 3 different singing bits. I'll show you what I mean by that. So, dun, 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 whatever. That's what I want to Twixtor. So first things first. Basically, what I normally Twixtor is him kind of going into scope, as it were. So let's say about, I don't know, there. We're going to start the Twixtor. So we've already keyframed it at 100. Do you want to keyframe it at 100 again? Oops, you. I'm going to press the keyframe button, this little diamond. And then I normally go 2 frames, and I'm going to make it 2. You can either make it 1 or 2, so it's whatever you want. Highest I'd say is 5, and then you kind of lose it a bit. But in my I Got Flow OC, if you notice, the Twixtor is kind of shitty, mainly because the clip I was Twixtoring was 29.97, so you know, it's not going to be as smooth. So 59.94 is the best kind of frame rate for clips that you want to Twixtor. Okay, that's pretty obvious. But anyway, now what we have is a Twixtor, you know, thing, and we want to snap to here, and we want to make this to be where the shot is, you know. So what we want to do is we want to make anywhere we want, just make a diamond, press a diamond, whatever, make a keyframe of 2, go forward 2 frames, and you're going to go to, let's say, 200. That's just a good starting point. Alright, now you want to snap to here, and you see he's already shot, so on the actual beat of the song he's already shot, which we don't want. So once again, hold shift to snap to the marker where the drop is. And basically what we want to do is highlight these keyframes and just adjust them until it is the point at which he shoots. So about there. And now we want to, I'm going to say go about 10 frames maybe out of the shot. 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'm going to say about 6. Let's say 6 for now. Press the keyframe button. 2 more frames. And press 2. And actually, maybe we can move them over a little bit, just a tiny bit. About there, that should be fine. So now if we give it a listen, or a watch, you can go ahead and have a look at this first bit, which is what I tend to do in my shots, kind of Twixtor them in and Twixtor them out. So it's looking okay, but what we can do to make it look even better is move these really close together so they're quite close to the shot, and increase the speed. So obviously he's not shot yet, so what we can do is go to this keyframe and let's make it say 500, and go to the next keyframe and make that 500, and see if that gives us the shot. Alright, so he's already come out of the shot there, so maybe what we want to do is move this a bit closer in, let's say about there, and yeah, that should be pretty good, hopefully. Just have to give it a watch and see how it looks. Alright, see, it's not looking too bad, it's not looking too terrible. Not enough I'm liking. The speed seems like way too fast. Yeah, I know what I need to do. I need to drag it back. I need to drag all of these forward, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, let's just try and beat match it, see if we can get it looking good, because it just depends. But hopefully that should look pretty decent. Way too early. Let's try about there. Okay. Come on now. So it's basically just trial and error. You just gotta like keep trying until you find it. But you can do it eventually, so here we go. There we go. Now, is it just me or is it moving quite fast? You know what, I'm going to drag this out a bit.